What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve, whatever you want to call it, right? And welcome to the NFL Weekly Show. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button to the Detroit Fan Report for us, please. Okay? All right. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. We do know y'all got, some presents to wrap and some eggnog to drink. Okay? So let's get into it. Let's introduce our peeps for this week. We got Chris. What up, Chris?
What up, Doe? All those Lions fans out there, what's everybody doing? It's an awesome Christmas Eve. Happy holidays to everybody and their families.
Absolutely. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. And we do have Big Bandit in the building. What up? What up?
Oh,
Yeah.
Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah. I like that background. You got it lit up. Okay. I like that background. Okay.
Ooh. Speaking
It
of
looks
which,
good. Looks good. I like
I
that.
forgot my Christmas tree.
Oh, I see. Okay. Look at your little Christmas tree there too, Chris. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yep.
See,
I
everybody got
forgot my
something for
little
me.
Christmas tree. Forgot my Christmas tree.
I like everybody got something for me. My Christmas is all in the corner over there. But yeah, okay. All right. Well, it's us today, y'all. We're gonna get it popping. And like I said, everybody watching, make sure you subscribe to the Detroit Fan Report. Hit that subscribe button for us. We appreciate you. And we appreciate you coming today on this Merry Christmas Eve. And this week, what we got? We got one hit of the week and one play of the week. What we gonna do first, Bandit?
Let's start with the play of the week.
The play of the week?
Which I know everybody know what it is.
Oh, period. Big play.
Gibbs stumbled after taking the snap, but it doesn't matter. Connects with Laporta for a Lions touchdown. Even when something goes wrong.
And it's crazy because I put that on my story. After when I seen that, I was like, no,
It's funny because it even fooled the broadcaster. Like he tripped and stumbled and fall. And I'm like, at first I thought it was, but then when I saw the roll by the running back, it was like a stop, drop, and roll. And I was just like, all right, man.
Right.
He stop, drop, and roll. And I was just like, whatever.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. And
I didn't see it until they slowed it down. Like,
yeah.
I'll show y'all. This is when I was like, oh, yeah, this is fake.
Earlier, and then this is the one for the Bears today. Jahmyr Gibbs falling on the ground. Jared Goff looked like he was about to fall. And the next thing you know, Laporta's racing down that sideline.
And so they did that in honor of the Jordan Love stumble, get back up and throw and made a complete pass on a play in one game a couple of weeks ago or something like that.
They should have did that versus Green Bay.
That would have been funny.
that would have been real funny. That was an amazing play. Definitely deserves play of the week. We do appreciate that. And like I said, I put it on my story soon. I go down Instagram looking at everything because the highlights that I couldn't see, the games I couldn't see, I watched the highlights. So that definitely stood out and phenomenal. Shout out to Big DC, and y'all know what that stands for.
Oh my goodness!
All right, Bandit, what's that hit of the week? It better be the one that I like too, because I think I know which one it is. Go ahead.
Y'all know I don't like the Cowboys, but they was smacking yesterday. So that's the hit of the week right
here. Where is your cousin, or your sister, or wherever?
She with her family tonight. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I tried to get her to come. She was like, I'm like, okay, next week.
All right, well, here y'all hit of the week.
And Baker. Big hit on Payne Durham.
So he hit Payne Durham. You know who Payne Durham is, right?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Payne Durham is a tight end out of Purdue. Why do I know that, you ask? Well, I just so happen that you saw the picture I put in our Detroit Fan Report. That is his mother. I met his mother and his dad at the Reese's Senior Bowl. Me and Day did when we went to the Senior Bowl in 2023. Well, like last year, we also met Jaden Reed, and I got an autograph on the ball from him. And that's also where Jake Hayner was, who was the MVP of the Senior Bowl, who just got a starting job for New Orleans, I believe. But yeah, I met his wife, or I met his mom. I got a picture with his mom singly and his dad singly because they're divorced, but they were both there. So I was like, hey, have a chance. It might be a small one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
real
yeah.
cool.
No, that's, hey, I'm advertising.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm. But no, I got to meet his parents, which they're really nice. Hey, you're not supposed to put that up there. No, that's
nice.
That's his mom. Yeah, that's his.
She looks so
his
young.
mom. That is his
she
mom.
probably. She looks about my age. I would say very young.
She is very nice too. Very nice. Her dad is, and I won't send you the picture of that because I took a picture with him. That dude is big, which is
that's where he get it from.
He's a big husky dude. Like they were both really nice parents, man. We talked for like a good 10 or 15 minutes apiece. Very nice.
That's nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He wasn't really drafted, I don't think. I think he got picked up as signed as a rookie free agent, but it's cool to see him now playing in a game.
Okay.
I got a bonus for y'all. This is a bonus hit of the week right here. Nothing to do with football, but I found this hilarious. So
okay.
Not really sure what to make of this one here, but
oh my God. That looked like he meant that. Like
she's about to go in his bag or something. Like, get out my bag. Like
she's about to go through his phone.
If you see her, if she's sitting up at first.
She's like doing one of these. Oh,
if you see her, she's sitting down reaching for something, like she's going in the bag, and he's just like, oh, get out my bag.
Not really sure what to make of this one here, but
get out my bag.
She was going into in her purse or a bag.
Definitely was. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
That's definitely worthy of another hit a week for real. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all.
Let's get into the score prediction.
Yes, sir. We got two of them. That is tomorrow on Christmas. First one is the Chiefs and the Steelers. All right. Oh, wait. Okay. What's the spread on that, Chris?
It's a -2.5. They're in Pittsburgh.
Oh, all right.
It's -2.5 for Kansas City. So it's kind of it's kind of a close game. It looks like.
Yeah.
The over-under is 43.5 too. So take it for what it's worth.
What it's worth, yeah. Okay. Bandit, who you got?
Believe it or not, I'm going with Pittsburgh. I think Pickens coming back is going to open up that offense.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs just been stumbling along getting wins, so I still think Patrick Mahomes' ankle bothering him, even though he played well last week. So give me Pittsburgh 24-17.
All right, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to take Pittsburgh too. And it's not because I really want Kansas City to lose, but it's more or less like, there's a lot of factors. The Pittsburgh is playing for something more than the Chiefs are. The Chiefs are playing for the number 1 seed. They'd have to lose both games, and the Bills would have to win both games for it to happen. So I think this is one that they take a nosedive on, but I think it's going to be a close game, though. I think it's going to be like 27-24.
And I totally agree. But go Chiefs, because y'all know I'll never go for that team up north. Not that team up north, but that other team up north. You know what I'm talking about. Go Chiefs, man. I know Pat, he's a tough cookie. I hope his ankle feels better. I don't want to see any player hurt or in distress. But I hope he does, play to his fullest advantage, which he does. He's a tough cookie. He's still young, so you know how that goes. These young kids shake stuff off like Taylor Swift. No shade. I'm going with the Chiefs, and it's going to be pretty close. I'll say 24-21.
I can't be shaking like that no more. My head is throbbing. Gosh.
All right. Second game for tomorrow's Christmas at 4:30 p.m. is going to be Baltimore and the Texans. And the spread on that, Chris?
It's a minus 5.5 towards Baltimore, in favor of Baltimore, and they're in Texas. So normally that'd be like closer to like 8.5 if they were in Baltimore. So, but yeah.
Okay. All
Probably.
right, Bandit. Who you got?
I know I can't go against Lamar. I'm taking Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens. 35-30.
All right, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens too. I just saw that. Was it Tank? Is it Tank Dell is out for the
wide receiver.
His career might be in jeopardy too because he tore an MCL and an ACA or an ACL as well. I think he tore like 2 different ligaments, but I'm going to take the Ravens as well. I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be close, to be honest with you. But I'll give them some of the benefit of the doubt. I'll say it's 31-17.
Okay. Same here. The Ravens. I don't see Lamar Jackson having a bad game tomorrow. I don't see him not performing very good as he usually does. I think it's going to be the Ravens all the way. And like you said, I don't think it's going to be close at all. I think it's going to be pretty spread out. I would say, 24-14. I know it's pretty wide, but yeah. All right, moving on to one Thursday game. We have. I can't hear you.
I say you'll pick Baltimore, but you won't pick Pittsburgh. That's crazy.
I know. Weird, ain't it? But if the Browns was having a winning season, I wouldn't have picked neither one of them.
I got you.
All right, what's the next game for us, Big Bears? Seahawks and Bears. What's the spread, Chris?
Okay, the spread for this is 3.5. Seattle, and they're in Chicago.
All right, Bandit.
Give me Seattle. The Bears is a dumpster fire up there. So give me Geno. Give me the score being 17-14.
All right, Chris.
I'll take the Sea Chickens as well. And I think it's I think it's going to be. It's not going to be a huge score. I think it's going to because I think both defenses are going to show up. But I want to say it's going to be like 24-14. Seahawks,
Okay.
Sea Chickens,
okay.
Seabird, whatever you want to call them.
Let's see, man. Yeah, go ahead and give me. You know what? I think this. I'm gonna go with the Bears this week, man. I'm gonna see. I know it's the end of the season, y'all. But I'm gonna try to. Caleb's still playing, right? Or is he?
Yeah, he's still playing.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me go with the Bears. I think it's gonna be. Let me see, 2.5. Give me. I think it's gonna be pretty low scoring. 21-17.
It's possible they could play well.
They could, yeah. They might play well. It's the last game. Well, they're already they already counted
They're
out.
eliminated.
They're eliminated, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
they might as well play well. Why not?
The only thing is I think
Seattle's playing for the playoff hopes.
Yeah, they're still playing
Correct.
on their playoff hopes. That's why I picked them because they have something to play for.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Bears might. I don't know. They might upset them. I'm gonna see.
You never know. They can play spoiler.
You never know.
They can play spoiler. You never know.
That's true.
And the Cowboys did it to Tampa Bay last night.
Oh, get that C word out of your mouth.
All right, so we got 3 Saturday games, and the first one starting is the Chargers and the Patriots. What's the spread, Chris?
It's -4 for the Chargers. They're in New England though.
Okay. Not much of a difference. Okay. Bandit, who you got?
Yeah, I don't think that make a difference either. Give me the Chargers. 10-27.
Okay, Chris.
What'd you say?
10-27 Chargers.
What'd you say?
27-10 Chargers.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You know he gonna get you every time.
Hey, I'm working on it. So.
Who we got, Chris?
Yeah, Chargers are playing for playoffs too as well. So I'm gonna take the Chargers. Their defense is really good too. So, and their offense, Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh. I mean, the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna take the Chargers. Yeah. What was your score, Ben? 27-17?
24-10.
24-10. I'm gonna say 27-17.
Okay. Definitely Chargers. I'm not. Well, I haven't put my faith in the Patriots pretty much all season. So, and like you said, you're playing for a playoff spot, right? So let's go with the Chargers. Let's do. Yeah, let's do 28-17. Second Saturday game would be Broncos and Bengals. Spread, Chris.
Okay. So the Broncos and the Bengals are it's gonna be I think this could be a really good game. I think it's gonna be close. Really good offense, like a high-powered offense against a really good defense. Whichever wins. Plus, the Bengals are playing for their absolute playoff lives. They cannot lose a game. They have to win out and hope to get some help from somebody else. And so are the Broncos. They're playing for the playoffs too. So it's going to be a slug 'em fast. I think it's going to be, in fact, I think this is one of the highest over-unders at 49.5 for this week. And Cincinnati is at a -3.5 for this game. And they're in Cincy.
Okay, Bandit.
Give me the Bengals, man. Their offense is hot, man. Like Chris said, one of the high power offenses. Not only that, I don't think people want to see the Bengals in the playoffs because they're a dangerous team. So give me Cincinnati 27-24.
All right, Chris.
Okay. I'm going to take the Bengals as well. I think it's cool. It's going to be a real close game. I see this as being, man, 27-26, an odd score. It's going to be real close.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, Bengals. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Bengals,
No, you're good. Give me the Bengals, man. I mean, no shade, but that is the closest thing to the Browns that we have right now, that I have right now. You guys are good. You guys are great. Okay.
Well,
but
and
I like Joe Burrow. I like Joe Burrow. I think he's always been good to me. I mean, he was hurt, but
he's no Dan Campbell.
No, he's not. Not at all.
Jeremy, what up, though?
And hey, Jeremy. Like you said, they both fighting for their lives at this point, and offense very, very hot right now. I definitely think it's going to be one of those games that's to the end. I'm going to actually say it's going to be one of those field goal games. Give me 31-28.
Okay. Sounds
One
good.
of those.
One of those.
All right, we got one more Saturday game, and that one is. All right, the Rams and the Cardinals. What's the spread on that one?
It's LA Rams minus 6.5, and they're in LA. So very interesting game. It's gonna be a tough one.
Okay. Bandit?
Give me the Rams. Stafford. They think fighting for the playoff lives too. They're the top of that division right now, so I think they want to host a playoff game. So give me the Rams.
Okay. What's your score?
30-21.
Okay. Chris?
Okay, so my score for this game, I'm taking the Rams because they can't lose either because Tampa Bay is right behind them. So I'm going to take the Rams. I see this as 26-13. Pick some odd score.
Okay. They're in LA. Yeah, give me the Rams. And what's the total on that? What they have the over? I mean the total
47.5.
47. Give me the Rams 27-21. If that, maybe 19. We'll see, because I'm definitely gonna watch that one. I can't watch all of them, but I'm gonna watch that one. All right, y'all. Going into Sunday. What's the first Sunday game of the evening? The Eagles and the Cowboys. What's the spread, Chris?
Oh, you went Eagles. Well, that's way down here. Okay, got it. The spread is Philly 9.5 minus 9.5. Yeah. Whew.
And they're in Philly, right?
Yeah. They're in Philly. Absolutely. Yep.
All right, Bandit.
Is Jalen Hurts playing this game?
I don't think he's playing. Let me check. I don't think he's playing now.
Let me see.
Yeah, check.
He's questionable. If
Jalen Hurts don't play, which I don't know why. When Jalen Hurts got hurt, the defense got worse during that game, but that's a different story. If Jalen Hurts play, I got the Eagles winning 28-14. And if he ain't playing, I got the Eagles winning 21-14.
Okay.
I was going to ask you the same. I was going to see, because if you're going to flip on Dallas, I was going to be like, well, do you think Dallas would beat Washington? And if you're saying it, well, no, then I'd be like, well, Washington beat Philly, so Dallas shouldn't be able to beat Philly either. So, but anyways, you didn't. You stuck to your guns. I'm taking the Eagles either way. With her, you know what? I'm just going to call it as it is. I think it's going to be 28-14. Eagles.
Okay. Eagles. Okay.
Eagles.
Yeah, give me the Eagles. Either way, I think they're gonna win. But yeah, if Jalen doesn't, well, I'll just put it like this: they're gonna win, and I don't know if it's gonna be better, but let's do. I don't know, 28-17. I'm just looking at this chart. Okay. 28-17 it is. All right. Next game of Sunday. Oh, sorry, y'all. That is the Panthers and the Bucks. My bad. I'm looking at this computer. Panthers and the Bucks. What's the spread, Chris?
Minus 8.5 in Tampa.
In Tampa. Okay. Bandy, who you got?
Oh man, give me the Bucks. Carolina's improving. They're really improving. I give them these shout outs, even though their record doesn't really show it. But give me, Tampa Bay fighting for it. They're behind Atlanta in the playoff spot right now. So They're fighting for the playoff lives. Give me Tampa Bay 31-21.
Okay, Chris.
I'm gonna take Tampa. Panthers are actually not playing too bad. Bryce Young is coming back around, but I don't think it'll be enough for the Bucks or against the Bucks. I think the Bucks win. I think the Bucks win 28-17.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Baker. Let's see. Baker, the decision maker. Let me get 20. Give me 21-14. Buccaneers. Did you say they were in Tampa Bay? Okay. Yeah, matter of fact, give me 24-14.
Sounds good.
Because Baker, when I don't know, it seemed like the end of the season he get a little bit more lit. So, I don't know. Y'all know
It's the alcohol.
he be feeling dangerous. Yeah, and that too. It's the
Worth the crater.
All right, what's the next game of that Sunday? Well, this Sunday. The Bills and the Jets. What's the spread?
Chicken, corn, green beans. Oh, you mean the point spread? Oh, okay. I was hungry. Let's see. It's -10, and they're in Buffalo with a lot of snow. I'm sure.
Okay. All right, Bandit.
Give me the Bills. I don't know why it took me that long even to say that. Give me the Bills.
Yes, Jeremy hurt the Browns. Yes, it did.
Bills 35. Jets 14.
Well, surprisingly, it's going to be 53 degrees there, so no snow.
Oh, really? Okay. Who you got, Chris?
I've got the Bills. I think it's going to be a little closer than people think because the Jets do have a pretty good defense, and Aaron Rodgers has played a little better than he has been the last few games. So I'm going to say Bills 30, Jets 17.
Okay.
And by closer, I mean like it's not going to be a blowout, even though they had trouble with the Patriots last week. I think this game's going to be a lot more scoring, but yeah, 30-17 is my score, regardless.
Okay. Yeah, definitely give me the Bills. Score wise, and you said it's gonna be 53. Really? Dang, that seemed kind of warm for Buffalo.
I know, huh?
Really? Because usually
Let me double check that. Let me make sure I read that correctly. Give me a second here.
Okay.
I want to make sure. Highmark Stadium, 1:00, Orchard Park, New York. Game time weather 53 degrees. That's a surprise. That is crazy.
Okay. Okay. Well, all right. Well, that makes it even easier for Mr. Allen and company. Let me get let me get 31-20.
What do you think of that, baby?
I like it.
Oh, hey, Jeremy. What did I say? Campbell's soup?
Campbell's kneecap soup.
Give me that. I need to be sporting my man.
I was waiting for her to say something.
How y'all doing?
That's nice.
Doing all right.
Good. We're doing
all
good.
right.
That's my early Christmas gift.
That's cute. I like that. Merry Christmas Eve, by the way. Thank you
Merry
for joining
Christmas
us.
Eve, everybody.
Yes,
But,
yes.
am I
what's your
right?
prediction? Mm-hmm.
For which game?
The Jets and the Bills. They're in Buffalo, Orchard Park. They're in
Bills are going to win by double digits. The Jets are washed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I agree.
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers is pushing close to retirement.
Yeah. Definitely.
More than he's pushing the ball down the field.
Did you see my Lions news I released to you there? The Lions have waived David Long and re-signed Maurice Alexander to the practice.
Yeah, I thought it's onesies and twosies.
Well, we need them. Their bodies. That you can say what you want. All these guys have contributed at one point, but
Yep.
David Long has been called up to the active roster 3 weeks in a row. If they call him up again, he has to be signed to the active roster.
yeah,
He's been playing this game all year, so we waive these guys that nobody wants, so they come back to the practice squad in a week.
Yep. No, I know. There's reasons for everything that they do. It's weird because I remember last week before we did this week, I recall that somebody posted on Twitter that the Lions only had 2 more IR call-ups. That's it. But yeah, we have 3 guys coming off IR just this week alone. So I don't get that whole process. That I have to get.
No, it depends on if they have season-ending IR or not. And the only ones that have been put on season-ending IR right now is Marcus Davenport, Derek Barnes, and then there was one more. And that was one of the guys that got hurt in the preseason. I believe it was Michael Badgley.
What they were talking about was you can only call a certain amount of people per year back from IR. After
the regular season, and in the regular season, playoffs don't count because that's extended season.
Yeah, but if you only have 2 left, and you have to have 3. You have 3 more guys to call. You can't only call 2.
Right. So they have to decide: do they want Khalif Raymond? Do they want who's the other guy they said that might get called up?
Khalif Raymond.
Not Anzalone. Anzalone's not going to be back this week. So they have to decide between the 2.
Yeah, but if they bring him back next week, it will count still against him for the regular season.
I understand. There's another guy that they're supposed to have a decision on who they bring up. It's who they need more, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Between Raymond and the other guy, because they want to leave that last call up for Anzalone in week 18.
That's true. Okay. Yeah,
That's what I was getting at. They're only going to call up one this week, and it's either going to be Raymond or the other guy. And I personally say call up Raymond.
Yeah.
Raymond means more to the offense than the other guy means to the defense.
That's true. I agree with you. Yeah, I was just wondering if I wanted that confirmed because I heard that we only had 2 left, and I go, what happens if your whole team goes on IR throughout the season? That means you don't get them all. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what happened to the Ravens that year, that they had 19 on the IR back in 2019. Remember when Lamar went on the IR? And he could have been called up in the playoffs if they won that game, but they lost it. So they didn't get a chance to call back Lamar. Because once the playoffs start, that resets to 0.
Yeah, I just think that it's when a team gets that hurt, I think those IRs should be indefinite. Like you should be able to call up as many as you need.
Because what they don't want is somebody taking a regular injury and letting somebody sit out, put them on IR for 4 weeks just to rest them when they don't need to play.
Oh, good
and
point.
Then bring them back.
I got you. Good. That's a good point. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Is the reason why?
That's what that stops. That's what that stops, because there was teams that used to do that early on when they first started the injury reserve. They would save some of their better players against weak teams.
Gotcha. Okay, that's why. That's the what if. Okay, cool.
So personally, for me, I would rather bring back Khalif Raymond because of what he means to special teams and the offense.
That's true. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Maurice Alexander isn't getting it done in the punt return game. We saw Tom Kennedy. All he did was fair catch it every time.
Yeah.
He got, what was it, 1 9-yard return, and it made it go from the 12 to the 21.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And everybody's like, "Oh, we just signed TK to the active roster." I said, that's not a permanent thing. We do this all the time with our practice squad guys. We call them up, then we send them back down. We do it all year. We've done it for Chris Smith, 3 times this season?
Yeah. Yep, I know we bring them up and put them back down. That I know. I know the reason why they do that, but it's the IR thing that was a big deal to me. But now I know.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal this late in the season because we've been winning with who's there. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Okay, we can
Okay.
continue.
Okay. All right, y'all. No, y'all good. What's the next game, Bandu? The Colts and the Giants, guys.
We all
What's
see
the
that the
score?
Giants know
I
how
mean,
to
what's
tank. The Giants know how to tank. The Colts don't realize they can't get in the playoffs yet. They're gonna try. So they're gonna beat the snot out of the Colts.
what's the spread, Chris, on that?
The spread is -8, but they're in New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
and let's see. Last time that they had a 8.5 point spread, they played the Cowboys in Week 1, where they were underdogs, and they got smoked. And the Cowboys have been trash all year, and the Giants, are who they are.
Yeah.
Colts aren't that good of a team, but Jonathan Taylor is that good. He can carry the team on his back, as we saw last week. He had 218 yards and 3 touchdowns.
hmm
I know that for a fact because he's on my fantasy team. That was 38.9 points.
Oh, okay. All right, Bandit, who you got with that game then?
I got the Colts. 21-10.
All right, Jeremy.
I got the Colts winning 28-7.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah, I got the Colts 21 10.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all agree with the Colts winning by at least double digits or more. I would say 28-10, something long, 28-14, something like that. Yeah, that just is what that is. All right, next Sunday game. The Raiders and the Saints.
Raiders.
Can I nickname this game right now? Ain't that the toilet bowl? That's AFC versus NFC with bottom feeder teams. Whoever loses gets to stay in the top 5, and whoever wins goes to the bottom of the top 10 or possibly into the top 15. Saints are winning this game because they don't know how to tank.
You said the Saints?
Yep.
You after that debacle on Monday night?
I saw that debacle.
Man.
Raiders don't want to win. They want Shedeur Sanders. They know that Cam Ward is going number 1 to New York Giants. They want to stay right there at 2.
What's the spread, Chris, on that game?
-1 Las Vegas, and they're in New Orleans. This is an even game across the board.
Uh-huh. All right, Bandit,
that was Spencer Rattler at that quarterback.
This is the week where you might see Derek Carr was not put on the IR. He's just healing up that broken hand on his non-throwing hand. His throwing hand's fine. So if they get it to where he can wrap that in a cast and get out there on the field, you watch Derek Carr will play.
Man, that's their quarterback next year, so I don't think they should play him. But
who you got, Bandit?
I got the Raiders, man. The Raiders.
They win another game, Anthony Pierce will lose his job.
24-10 Raiders.
You watch.
All right, Jeremy.
I got the Saints 9-6.
Oh, okay, Chris.
Wow. Field goal, huh? I have the Saints. I'm going to take. I really was tempted to take 10-9, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take 17-10.
Okay. This is. Give me. I don't know. Give me the Raiders. Just kind of based on what I seen last week. A couple of things that the Saints did not do that I did. They did that I did not like, I should say. Give me the Raiders, man. 14-7. It's kind of like I didn't even want to put a score on it for this week, but let's see what they do, y'all. We just gonna have to check it out. I mean, it's just one of those I'm just gonna watch the highlights type thing. Next game.
Next game. Oh, Toilet Bowl Part 2. Toilet Bowl Part 2.
What's the spread, Chris?
Jacksonville on accident should be favored.
They're not.
Really?
-1 Tennessee.
Jags are winning this game. Mason Rudolph.
They're
It's
in
return of the
Jacksonville.
Mac.
They're
It's
in
return of the Mac.
Jacksonville.
Come on, return of the Mac.
Bandit, who you got?
I'm going opposite. I'm going Tennessee. 17-10.
Okay. Jeremy?
Hey, fuck up. One more time before
Yeah.
the season over.
Jags win, and it's not even going to be close. The Titans suck. Come on now. All they got is a defense. Offensively, they give up the ball quicker than most old women give up Halloween candy.
Man, I don't like Macaroni Jones though, so
Yeah, but you know what? He's actually played decent, and he's already beat the Titans. Paul
Merry Christmas,
Jones.
Paul.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Paul.
Crap. I got to go do my show. I didn't realize what time it is.
All right, Jeremy.
Okay.
It was a pleasure. I got to go live here in 8 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for
Hey,
coming
Paul,
by.
for being the first person to say Merry Christmas, bro. You just won yourself a Jersey Mike's gift card, man.
Oh, look at that.
Sub from above. So you on Facebook. My name on there is Neil Green Sr. Send me your information, bro, and I'm gonna send you your gift card, man. Congratulations and Merry Christmas, bro.
Congrats.
For real.
Aw.
Can you do that?
All right. Well, Chris, who you got?
Well, I wish he was going to be here to say that because he said a blowout. They're battling for the number 1 overall pick with like 5 other teams. I'm actually going to pick this as a tie.
Okay.
I think in overtime it is going to be a tie. I think it's going to be a tie. I think it's going to be 17-17.
Whoa.
Okay. And for your, were they going to OT? So
No, it's a tie.
okay.
You can play. You can still be tied. There is no overtime where you have to win. There's still a
This
tie.
ain't college football.
Oh, so it's just a tie all across. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
That's
so
college
like
football.
they could go in and they could both kick field goals and time could run out and it'd be a tie. So it's,
Okay.
it's still possible. So I'll say
Okay.
17-17 tie. Period.
Okay.
And then they're going to be mad because they're going to have to flip a coin on who gets the number 1 pick.
Shoot, I don't. Give me the Jags. Give me something like 2017 or something like that. Probably not even that high, but it's definitely going to be tight. It's not going to be one of those, blowouts or anything like that. We're not going to see that. But it's definitely going to be close. So give me Jags. I mean, I'm not really Titans. I don't know. I'm not really sold on them. Haven't been. So speaking of sold, what's the next game? The Dolphins and the Browns. What's that spread, Chris?
Do you really want to know what it is?
Is that bad?
Unfortunately, I do.
It's -6.5, but they're in Cleveland. So if not, it'd been closer to 10. So
yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Bandit.
I'm sorry, Merry Christmas. But I'm gonna go with the Dolphins, man. All right, man. If Jameis was starting, I would say the Browns, but
Yeah.
their other quarterback looked so bad. So Dolphins 13-17.
Okay. Chris?
Yeah, I'm definitely picking the Dolphins. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Y'all always say sorry.
Sorry.
so funny.
We feel your pain because we've been through the same thing before, so we understand your pain.
Thank
So-
you. I appreciate y'all.
So
But at least y'all made the playoffs, not too long ago. So we went years without a year.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't think it's going to be a particularly close game, unless Tua gets his head wrapped around a freaking player. That might be different, but I'm going to say like 28-13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You probably never see me do this again. I think I did it once before, and I was just because it was just really bad that week before. But it was. I just hated it last week. I couldn't stand it. I never changed the channel from my Browns ever, but I had to last week because I was getting bad anxiety. I just don't. I love DTR, but I just hate the fact that he's playing. Like so. Like you said, if Jameis was in there, I think that I would have a chance to say we would maybe win, but I'm just not going to be fake today, guys. I was fake this whole season a little bit. I wouldn't even say fake. I would just say loyal. Okay? I would say loyal. And y'all know I love my Brownies, but I'm not gonna put my money in. I gotta be at work. I gotta be at work at 11 o'clock that day. I gotta see this in action, live, okay? So, I mean, unfortunately, I think it's going to be, just to end our season pretty much. Well, I know we got another game, but this is the end. Miami, man, I don't know, 24-14, 24-13. Well, no, yeah, I'm sorry, 24-13, because Lord knows we can't make a damn field goal or can't make an extra kick to save our life. So, yeah.
All your fellow Cleveland Browns fans are saying this right now. What you said that for?
You're taking the Dolphins?
Yeah.
I just said all her Cleveland Brown faithful friends right now are saying this to you.
You Hoboken.
I'm sorry, y'all. I every time I go with them, it's bad. Maybe this is my plan. I have to jinx them so they can win.
The plan,
I'm jinxing them.
You can't say that though. You know how many times I've bet against the Lions in the past and not said. People are like, "Why aren't you taking the Lions?" I'm like, I can't tell you why. Like,
oh yeah.
Okay, y'all ain't hear that part. I jinx it. So like, I'll never say like, "Well, why are you picking against them?" It's like, I can't tell you why. Like, just that's my guess. And then they'll win. They'll be like, you were wrong. I don't know. The reason why I bet against them is because I'm hoping that I'll jinx them and they'll win. That's what I was hoping for. Didn't always work, but I was hoping. So never say the reason.
Nah, you're right about that. Okay, y'all ain't hear that part. But we are at we are at home. So, you never know. Trust me. People know that we are probably not going, and it's still a sold out. I mean, it's still packed up in there every Sunday, every time we play. So, let's at least go out with a bang. But like I said, let's say Miami gonna win on that one. 28-14, 28-13. But I won't say it like you said. I can't. I hate next game.
It's just the game of the week for me. Honestly, it's a lot on the line for us.
Oh, the Vikings in Green Bay. Oh, what's the spread?
I know, I hate it too, Chris.
It's -1, and they're in Minnesota.
I hate it too, Chris.
This is an even game. This is if we are. So we won't say it. A lot of us Lions fans won't say it. Some will say we are betting on the Vikings to lose. We're not saying that the Packers are going to win. We just want the Vikings.
I like that.
It just happens to be that they play each other. But yes, we're all going to be supporting the loss of Minnesota if they do this week. It's just that's what we're supposed to do. I mean,
with that said, I'm hoping Minnesota lose. So can I see the score opposite this time?
Yes.
24-17.
What you say, Dandy?
I got Minnesota losing 17-14.
Okay.
24-17. I'm sorry about my bad. Like missing Chris off.
Chris, what's your score, Chris?
I gotta wait. We gotta tip the scales as much as we possibly can. I'm gonna take the Packers because they've been playing just as well as all of us have, just a tick lower. We are the strongest division in football, period.
Hands down.
hands down, period, end of story, end of discussion. And I think the Packers are going to win. I think they're going to pull it off. Oh man, it's going to be a close game though. I'm going to say 24-21. Packers. I think it's going to be a real close one. It's going to come down to a field goal at the end.
Okay. I'm not a Packers fan at all. But like you said, they have been playing pretty damn good. Let me go just because they're in Minnesota. I don't know. I just feel like it's something that the Vikings are going to do to just overcome this. So, give me the Vikings, man. Give me 21-20.
Traitor. Sorry, had something caught in my throat.
I'm sorry. You know what? Yeah, give me that score. We gonna see some of these games right here. These week 17 games. These are like you got to think a little bit. I don't know. It's just been kind of rough a little bit this week. Probably because everybody is worked. Everybody has to really, really work this week to clinch spots and to do all types, event. So, it's popping. It's really popping this week. All right, y'all. Sunday night football. Who we got? Falcons and the Commanders. What's the spread?
It's a good game right here too.
Yeah, it's a good game. Both teams are fighting for playoff spots. Washington -4, and they're in Washington.
Bandit.
Remember, Penix is playing. He's starting quarterback.
No, he played good. He played good for his first NFL start.
He did not play good. He played fair.
For his first NFL start?
No.
What did he throw for?
Stop.
What was it?
Stop. He did not play good at all. He only threw for 200 yards. He had one pick, no touchdowns. He was what you expected a rookie quarterback in his first game to do.
Everybody blew it like he was balling, so I take that back. My bad.
Yeah, he was not balling at all. He probably had really good throws. Like his throws were probably really good, but he didn't like. I'm not going to say he helped them win, and I'm not going to say that he helped them lose. He was somewhere in between. So,
you were like a 5 out of 10 type thing.
Correct. 5 out of 10 would be perfect. That's exactly where he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. Go ahead.
Give me Washington.
Okay.
Give me the Commanders.
Washington.
33-28. And I think that the division between the Falcons and the Bucks come down to that last game. I do believe the Falcons do got the tiebreaker over them. So.
Okay. Chris, what you got?
I'm taking Washington over the Falcons. I think Penix is going to play better this game, but I don't think it's going to overcome Jaden Daniels.
Correct.
And their players. I think it's going to be an in the trenches game. I think it's going to be really hard fought. I think it's going to be 31-27.
Okay. Yeah, Chris, like you said, I don't think he's because they're both rookie quarterbacks, correct? They're both. I don't think that he's going to let him this rookie. I mean, Jaden Daniels has been very good this year. Let's just be clear. He's been very, very good. I think he's going to be phenomenal this game just because they're fighting for something. I mean, he's not going to let another rookie quarterback that has just started, look better than him first of all and win the game. So let's do the Commanders. Let's do 30-28.
And don't get me wrong, I think Atlanta has really good weapons. I think they have good players and everything like that. I think they could actually be similar in terms of offensive as Washington is. The problem is that their head coach does not know how to use them. And that's the problem. And the fact that you've got Michael Penix at just in the second game, that's also the factor in my opinion.
Right. No, I totally agree. I think it maybe if he would have, I mean, I'm not happy that anybody is injured and they have to, put him in, but Kirk Cousins or whatever. But it's one of those like, hey, I don't know, I have to get out there and do the best I can without looking like a 1 out of 10. So at least it's a 5. At least he didn't do super shitty. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
could have been worse, but close, but no cigar.
It's probably going to be a good game, though.
I think it'd be a good game. Okay. And we have our Monday night football game.
There's only 2 teams left.
Only 2 teams left, and we know who those are.
Yeah.
Those doggone Lions and those doggone 49ers. All right. What's the spread?
Lions minus 3.5, and they're in San Fran.
Okay. Well, Bandit, what's your score? Because I already know you got
This is a revenge game for the NFC Championship of last year. We might have a lot of player injuries, but they got a lot of.
They got injuries too.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. What's his name? They wanted a big contract. Brandon Ayuk.
He played last week though.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a tough. I think it was it Ayuk, or was it who's the other receiver?
Samuels.
Debo. So one of the maybe it was Samuels. One of them had a hard fought touchdown.
That was Debo.
Okay, it was Debo. Okay, so then you're probably right. Ayuk is probably not playing then.
Give me the Lions. Like I said, this is a revenge game. And like Dan Campbell said after the Chicago game, we focused on San Francisco. So,
okay, what's your score?
That's my wild prediction right here.
I know, so am I.
Give me 17. Give me 42-17. Like the Ohio State Buckeyes did against the Tennessee Volunteers. You feel me?
Yeah,
42-17.
That's okay. You're not going to make it past Oregon. So
quack, boom. That's what we on.
It's going to be it's going to be quack, and they're going to fly away with the freaking next round.
They ain't going to make it south for this winter. I swear to God, they ain't watch.
Mm-hmm. So I'm obviously taking the Lions as well, and it's also going to be. I think this is going to be. I mean, it's not going to be like a revenge game like they did against Dallas, but I think they're going to have some goofy plays that are going to freaking embarrass the 49ers like they did. I think it's going to be 35-10.
Okay.
End of story. I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. I agree. Definitely Lions. I really can't wait to watch that game because you just never know. You just never know what's coming up. You just never know what he's gonna call. You never know, if it's gonna be a goddamn quarter pounder and cheese fake. You never know at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I just love it all. I love the way he coaches. I'm sorry. I just absolutely love my husband. So that is going to be the score. I'm going to say Lions win 35-17. It is, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Matt. That's Matt Stafford. I'm sorry because I actually
Brock Purdy.
enjoy watching them. I mean, Brock Purdy. Why do I get them mixed up, y'all? I did this last time. Why do I do that?
They're both in California.
Average quarterback.
They're both in California.
That's probably it. And yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, I have no doubt that that's what's going to happen. It's going to, and it's. I think I actually love watching the. I mean, I root for the Lions when our season is pretty much over. So that's who I'm going with for it all. To be honest, please take it off, please.
We're fighting. You're a Lions fan. Just say it. Just say it.
I'm not. But I root for y'all because y'all are
that wall. That wall do look good. You might just paint it.
We'll just take the Lions fans as we get them. That's all.
Maybe one.
You went to the draft in Detroit. We was up there. Come on, this shit.
Nah, it was lit. It was very lit. I had a great time. They really decked it out. It was a very good draft. They should have it there every year, if you ask me. But yeah, it was lit. And
I went all
let's not
3
talk
days.
about I don't, partake anymore, but the dispensaries were very lit. I had a lot of free stuff. It was amazing. I enjoyed myself.
I
Yeah.
So
drove
yeah,
no license with a car
yeah.
that barely was gonna make it back. So I made it back, Joe.
Mm.
Had the junk in the next.
Yes.
I made it.
Okay, period. That's all that matters.
For real.
That is all that matters. But that concludes week 17. Like, oh my goodness, that went pretty quick this week. Well, we didn't have as many people this week, so
That's
I guess that's
true.
why.
Last week we had like 5
Um,
people, so
we did, yeah, we
yeah.
sure did. But it should be a very good week. Starting tomorrow will be a very good week for football and
Yeah.
basketball, to be honest. So yeah, we wrapping
Let me
this
get
up
these
tonight.
promotions before we head up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, let me verify. Paul, make sure you subscribe to Detroit Fan Report on YouTube and follow us on X and send me your information on Facebook so I can get you that gift card.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas again. From
Yep.
Jersey Mike's. If y'all need some food, if y'all want some free food, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and comment on each show to enter for a chance to win a gift card from Jersey Mike's. A sub from above. Shout out to them. Appreciate y'all's sponsorship. And once we reach 500 subscribers, we will be giving out a free Lions, Tigers, Red Wings, or Pistons jersey of your choice. So make sure I hit that subscribe button and follow us on X, Detroit Fan Report on YouTube. With that said, Nelly, I'm going to let you take us out of here.
All right, y'all. Once again, we do appreciate everybody for coming by on this very Merry Christmas Eve. Reminder, always join us when you can. 8:00 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday. Detroit Fan Report, please hit that subscribe button. And we're going to let you know where to find us right now. Chris, let them know.
Well, on X you can find me at Crazy Hockey Fan. On Twitter or on TikTok you can find me at Crazy Hockey Fan 1. Also, you can find me at 9:00 on Thursdays with Keegan, and we do the Detroit Red Wings Just Winging It.
Cool. All right. Baked Bandit, where can they find you?
I'm the president, CEO, not the owner. No, something. You can find me right here on Detroit Fan Report. Always on X, Detroit Fan Report.
Period. All right. Well, y'all can find me the SportsDivah, and that's with an H. And on Instagram, only the SportsDivah with the H 42. So that's how you can find me on all platforms. All right, y'all. We do appreciate y'all once again. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all of you. We will see you guys next Tuesday, 8:00 p.m. Eastern sharp. We out.